Hello. Forgive me, I'm still in my PJs. I'm a little cold for some reason. It's like my room is got like a hot spot somewhere, and I'm not sure where it is. But the central air is going too, so there's cold air, but my fan, which is on low, is blowing around the warm air, which is up on top. It's kind of retarded. Anyway, I am squeaking at the moment. I want to test something. I'm gonna move to the bed, as you can see. I just turned off the fan. Hopefully that'll stop that buzzing sound from the last video. Anyway, today I wanted to tell you that my doctor called me not that long after my last video. She was gathering all the data from all of my tests over the last year. So she was calling me to also tell me some news and stuff. So, anyway, basically she was looking at all my tests, and we were discussing the whole copper thing and the whole bit about the Wilson's disease and the fact that, you know, there might be copper flecks in my eye, blah blah blah. Anyway, she couldn't find, she asked me if I had gotten a 24-hour urine test, because that's actually a pretty good indicator, is if you have a lot of copper in your urine, then you probably have Wilson's, or it could be a good reason why I'm shaking all the time. So anyway, I told her, yeah, I got the copper test, but I haven't never seen the results of that test. And so she said, well, I can't get that test, so you need to contact, I don't see that test on the list of things, because I can't pull things that I didn't order from Quest, because that's where I get all my blood tests now. Is there's this off-site lab now that I do all my lab tests. Anyway, so I had to contact the second neurologist that I went to get that information. But before I got off the phone with her, she had told me about something else that she's working on for me. She sent out my referrals to get yet another neurologist, hopefully one that'll stick around. She said that the preference, she said the preference will be to get one at the hospital, but you know, there's no guarantees that they're going to do it. So once I get my referral again to another neurologist, if it's not at UCI, I'm going to talk to the care worker, whoever that is, and see what we can do. And then I'll explain everything that's happened, that I've been through 3 freaking neurologists, and it's ridiculous that I should have to go through this again. It's when this one's gonna fail me too. They're just gonna see me once and reject me. And honestly, how can a doctor seeing me once diagnose me? It's not flippin' possible. It's not happening. I've been going through this for a fucking year. There's no damn way that you can diagnose somebody by seeing them once. It's bullshit. Ugh. Pardon my language, but I'm pretty frustrated with the whole situation. So she also sent in my referral for the ophthalmologist, which I really should be seeing an eye doctor anyway, because it's been probably close to 4 to 6 years since I seen one last. These glasses are very old. I mean, I'm overdue to get my prescription changed, and it might be part of the reason why I'm getting headaches, is because prescription's wrong. It's not a good prescription. But see, if I don't wear the glasses at all, I get headaches too. So, you know, it's a catch-22. And these glasses are really old. We're talking, the coating on them they're transitions, but the coating, the protective coating, the non-scratch coating is starting to scratch off on one of the lenses, this one in particular. So anyway, I really need to see an ophthalmologist or whatever you want, the eye doctor, for that reason alone, just because of my eyes. Definitely need a new prescription. But, I also need to see them because, some of my neurological symptoms could be related to my eyes. The migraines could be because of my eyes. And the fact that I am having foggy vision sometimes. Sometimes it's because I'm tired, and I get that. And sometimes I'm light sensitive because I'm tired. But there's times when I've slept, and I've slept really well, and I've had several days of sleeping really well, and not long after I get up, my eyes are fuzzing out already, and I'm having a hard time reading, and I'm having a hard time, and the light is sensitive to my eyes, and it's causing a headache. So, you have to try to, we have to figure out what's going on, and maybe there's something in my eye, maybe, it could be part of the reason why I'm having issues. So it's very important to see the eye doctor too. Now, the other thing that needs to be done is, she told me she wanted me to get those tests done, and we're making sure that the next neurologist does not get the notes from any other neurologist, and I'm going to make sure that they don't get them either. They may ask me, I'll be honest with them that I have seen other neurologists, but then I'm going to be honest with them again and tell them, you don't get to see their notes. I need you to come to your own conclusions, because frankly, I'm tired of playing musical neurologist. I need a neurologist that's going to start at the beginning, take my history, and work its way up, and get a proper diagnosis, because this is ridiculous. So her next thing, besides sending me all the information so I have all the tests so that I can bring it with me to the ophthalmologist, as well as the new neurologist, whoever that may end up being, is she has a suggestion that they have something called Telenet there. Well, they call it Telenet. I don't think it's the same thing as the original Telenet, but what this Telenet thing is I go to an appointment with her, and while we're there, since all the rooms have computers now, we have an appointment with another doctor who is going to teleconference in. So basically her idea is, we're gonna consult with a neurologist who is video conferencing. It's a kind of a cool idea. It's interesting, I don't know if it's gonna help any, but it's nice that my doctor is finally back and out of maternity leave and actually doing something. It's been a long time since I have had a doctor that has cared this much about me to actually try to figure out what's going on. I mean, the last time I had a doctor like this was my OBGYN, and that was Dr. Jalot. He's a really cool guy. He does work somewhere else now, but he's an amazing doctor too, and I was pretty thrilled with having him as a doctor. I had a problem that wouldn't go away, and he was the guy to go to help make it go away. Basically, I had a resistant yeast infection, so for probably 3 to 6 months I was going in every 2 weeks, trying to get rid of the lovely thing, and we tried a lot of medications. But yeah, when you have a really hot doctor, it's certainly not a chore to go in every 2 weeks. So anyway, that's what's going on currently with my health. This is apparently my second update in 2 days. I hope that pretty soon we'll find an answer, but I've decided to resolve myself to stop hoping every single frickin' visit and every single test that maybe we'll get some answers, because I end up disappointed too much. So I'm just going to reserve the right to hope until, or whatever, until I have answers. Basically, now I'm going to be aloft to my diagnosis until a diagnosis happens. And until then, I'm just gonna survive. Just moving around, dancing around, shaking, whatever. So, I'm just me.